Okay, hi everybody, Manny here, and I wanted to go ahead and make this video for you guys. I've been getting a lot of messages today. I mean, I'm surprised at how many messages I've been getting today. My inbox has been getting blown up about the reseller business. Okay, you guys been seeing me that I'm selling name brand shoes right now, such as Nike, and we're going to be talking about this. So in this video, what we're going to be talking about is how to resell name brands legally. Okay, one thing I want to tell you guys is I know a lot of you that may be watching this video, okay? You may have been a part of some certain other Facebook or some other Facebook group that tries to show you about drop shipping. Or I don't talk about what I show you how to do in my Facebook group, okay, is not drop shipping, all right? Guys, there's a legal way to do things, there's an illegal way. Most of these groups, I know it, I've been in many of them. Most of these groups on Facebook are showing you things that really are not legal, okay? You have to understand there's a legal way to do things and there's an illegal way to do things, all right? And if you're doing things illegal, you can get in trouble, all right? So I'm going to show you, I'm going to be talking about how to resell name brands legally, all right? So if you want to do, you want to sell name brand things like, such as name brand clothing like Nike or whatever, name brand shoes, all that stuff, I'm going to be talking about how that is possible, how to do that, okay? So because I did get the question earlier on one of my postings, someone says, isn't that illegal? Okay, it's not illegal if you're doing it the right way, and I'm going to show you the right way and the wrong way. So first things first, all right, the biggest thing that's happening, I see in the industry, I see that I notice that there's a lot of people that are buying these, for example, Nike shoes from China, or buying, name brand stuff from China or these other, countries outside the United States. Okay, that's a bad way to start, to start reselling. Okay, the reason why is because you have no idea what you're getting, and 99% of the time, if you're getting it from China or some other place like that, for example, Nike shoes or whatever, they're not real. They're not authentics. They're fakes, and that's illegal to sell fake shoes. You can't sell fakes. That's illegal. Okay, you can get in trouble for that. You can't sell any fakes or counterfeits. All right, they have to be real, real shoes. All right. Now, this is what I do. Okay, this is something called retail arbitrage. All right, that's basically where you're getting, where I get these shoes from. And that's something you learn about in my Facebook group, where I get these shoes from, and getting everything else that you're going to continue to see me put up, not just shoes, but you're going to see me put up clothing and many other things. Where I'm getting my stuff from is from a retailer, okay, that is allowed, okay, that has contracts with these companies like Nike and so forth, right, and allowed to sell these items, name brands, okay? So these are basically retail stores, okay, that have the legal right, okay, and that have, the legal right to sell name brands, okay? They have relationships with companies like, Nike and all these other companies, Reeboks and so forth, okay? So one thing you need to understand is this. In order for you to sell, for example, name brands, Nikes and all this other, Nikes, Reeboks, all these name brand stuff, you need to own, okay? You need to buy it, right? You need to buy it, meaning you need to actually buy it, and then you sell it, okay? So for example, retail arbitrage, if I'm getting something, if I go to a retail store and I find a pair of Nikes, okay, for, let's say, $35, right? And I buy them at the store. I pay my $35, buy them. They're now mine. I now own them. I now can resell them, right? Let's say I'm going to resell I paid 35, and I'm going to resell them for 75, okay? So I resell them for $75, which means that my profit would have been $40 profit, right, for that one pair of shoes, for example, right? $40 profit, okay? That's legal to do, okay? Anytime you buy something, okay, for retail, okay, from a retailer that's authorized and allowed to sell name brands like Nike and so forth, and you buy it from them, and then you go and resell it, that's 100% legal to do, okay? I want to let you guys know also, I'm not a financial advisor, so just know that. But I'm telling you the way it is. All right, so it is legal to do it that way. Now, a lot of people online, they're going to tell you drop shipping is where, you have these places in China and so forth where you can supposedly drop ship. People are just going and putting it in their Shopify store or something like that, placing it on there, and then trying to sell it. And that's illegal, guys. You can't legal. That's not legal for you to do that. People are getting away with it, but it's not legal for you to do that. If you get caught, you can get in trouble. Okay? This is the way you legally want to do things. You need to buy it first, and once you buy it, you now own it. It's yours, okay? And now you can resell it, okay? But it has to be bought from a certified retailer, somebody that's certified, a store that's a retail store that's certified, that has the permission to sell Nike and so forth, right? When you buy it from a retailer, all right, from a certified retailer, you're then allowed to resell it for whatever you want to. If you're selling it for, like I said, if I buy a pair of shoes, for example, these pair of shoes right here, okay, I bought these pair from a retailer, okay, right? I bought these pair from a retailer. These are real Nikes. These are not from China. These are not from some other foreign country. These are real Nikes from the United States. I bought them from a certified retailer who is certified to sell Nikes in the United States. These are real Nikes. These are not authentic. These are not fakes or counterfeits. These are real Nikes. Okay. Therefore, I paid, for example, $35 for them, and now I resell them for $75. All right, and I make $40 profit. Say, for example, per shoe. All right. And that's how you make money in this industry legally if you want to really resell name brands, okay? Retail arbitrage. And that's what I show you how to do in my Facebook group. Okay, in my Facebook group you learn about retail arbitrage. How I show you what retail stores to go to, right? To be able to find these type of shoes like this for $35, right? To where they're selling online, they're selling on eBay, Amazon, online for 75, 80, sometimes 100 or even 120, 140, right? And you can make big profits. This is just small margin profits. There's some shoes that I buy at retail, at a retail store for $35, but yet they're selling on Amazon for, 120, right? So I'll say, okay, I'm going to sell these for 100. They're selling on Amazon for 120. If I sell them for 100, I'm going to make money because I'm beating the competition and I'm selling them lower than what most are selling online. So if I sell them for 100, right, then my profit margin, right, take away the 35 would be $65, right? So I'd make $65 profit just off that one pair of shoes, all right? Now, if I'm buying, let's say, for example, 10 at a time, right? I'm buying 10 pairs at a time, 10 pairs, and I'm making $65 profit off each one of these pairs. You would take 65 times 10. That's a $650 profit that I just made off of those 10 shoes that I sold, all right? So that's how the resale game works, guys. You gotta understand that most people... It's crazy, but most people online, guys, are teaching you. If you guys are selling stuff right now, you're selling name brands, I really hope that you're doing it this way. If you're not, chances are you're doing things illegal and you can get in trouble, okay? This is legal. This is the legal way to do things, all right? I'm all about business. You guys know me. Those of you know me. I don't do any type of illegal stuff, all right? Everything I do is 100% legit, all right? There's laws that you have to abide by. There's laws that you need to go by. So if you're doing things outside of the realm of what I'm showing you here, then chances are it's illegal, and you're going to eventually, if you haven't gotten in trouble for it yet, if they catch you, you're gonna get in trouble. Okay? So don't put yourself in that predicament. Don't allow yourself to get in that predicament. Do things legally so you can make money legally, okay? There's a lot of money to be made in the resale industry, but you need to do things the proper way. And that's what I show you in my Facebook group. I show you how to do things legally, guys. I don't show you how to do crap that's going to get you in trouble, okay? Like I said, these right here, any shoes, anything you see me post, I can do that. I can post them on my social media platforms, all right? And I have no, I have no worry about getting in trouble for posting them because I legally bought these from a retailer who has the rights to sell these. They're real authentics, right? I bought them from a retail store for, on clearance, on discounted cost, on sale. And now I'm making, that's how I make my money, by reselling them higher, which is, still less than what they're actually worth. Okay? So I'm just letting you guys know that's how it works. Okay, that's how the resale game works. So guys, forget about drop shipping. If you're trying to do drop shipping with name brand stuff, guys, it's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea because most of the stuff, like I said, that you're probably drop shipping that are name brand, it's coming from China and these other countries, and most of that stuff you have no idea what you're getting. You have no idea. They can tell you it's real. They can tell you they're authentics. They can tell you that they're not fakes. But you don't know that. You haven't seen it yet, right? So most of the time, 99% of the time, that stuff from China and all these other places, they're fakes. They're not real, okay? I show you how to resell the right way, the real way, the legal way, okay? Not what you've been taught, what most people are teaching out here, okay? The legal way to resell name brands, okay, the only really legal way is through retail arbitrage, which is basically you're buying, for example, your shoes, clothing, whatever it is, name brand that you're buying it from a retail store, okay, who has the rights, who's certified and has the rights to sell Nike, Reebok, all these different name brand shoes and clothing and products, okay? You're buying it from them, that store, so that means now you bought it from a legal source, so now you have the right, because you bought it, it's now yours, you have the right to resell it, okay? And earn profits from it, all right? And that's how the resale game works. So again, guys, if you're doing anything outside of this, all right, the reason I'm making this video is because I want you guys to know what's legal and what's not legal. If you're doing anything outside of this, you can get in trouble, all right? So do things the way you're supposed to do, or don't. It's up to you. But I'm trying to show you, and that's, like I said, what I show you guys in my Facebook group is how to do things the legal way. Okay, which is through retail arbitrage. That's what I show you guys how to do. Like I said, retail arbitrage is the way to go, to do things legally. All right. Now, what's included? What do I show you in my Facebook group? What are you gonna learn? All right, and what's so different? All right, I want to let you guys know what people ask me already. What is different about your Facebook group? What am I gonna learn different about the resale game and reselling? Right, products, whether it's shoes, name brand clothing, whatever it is. What am I going to learn different from your group than I would from any of these other Facebook groups out here? All right. Number one is I show you how to do things legally. Like I said, that's number one. Like I just talked about, most of these Facebook groups, guys, are not showing you how to do things legally, and you can get in trouble. All right. Number two is mine is documented. Okay, this is not training that it's all videos and it's documented. You actually get to see me out there in the field. So my training is documented. You could say like a documentary, okay? I'm just gonna put documentary training because that's what it is. It's actually me out here. You get to actually see videos of me out here in the field, actually in the store, showing you where I'm getting the stuff, showing you how to pick the best, the best products, the best items, how to find the best deals. How to know what they're selling for. That's another thing I show you, how to find out what they're selling for. For example, if you go to a retail store, right, that's selling, name brand like Nikes and so forth, which I'm going to show you the stores I go to. You guys are going to learn about that in my Facebook group. And you go to these, retail stores. How do you find out what the shoe is selling for, right? So I show you where to go online while you're in the store. You can look it up right on your phone. You can, I show you what numbers to put in to find out exactly for example, what this shoe is selling for online, right? So for example, I got these for $35, guys. These are right here. These are selling on Amazon, okay, or even eBay for $80 or more, okay? For $80 or more, okay, so maybe at minimum 75. So, double the profit, double what I put in, right, to pay for them is what I'm gonna earn from these, okay. And I've already sold many of these pair, but the green ones. All right. So, anyways, So you're gonna learn basically, like I said, my training is documented training. You actually get to see me out in the field. I'm actually show you when I'm driving, on the way there, when I get there, from when I go in the store. How, everything is documented. It's all video documented training, which is showing you, which is great because you're learning exactly step by step, how to do it. Basically, it's like a documented journey training. Okay, if you wanna, that's the best way I can put it to you. Okay, so again, you're learning. Number two is you're learning how to find what the products, or I would say the items are worth, or are selling for, right? That's what also you learn. You learn how to find out what the items are selling for. I show you how to do that. So not only do I show you where to get it from, okay, but I show you how to find what the items are selling for, so you know what your profit margins are going to be, right? So if you go in the store and you see the price tag on it is 40, or let's just say 25, and then you look it up, I show you where to look it up at. You look up online and you see, okay, well, it's selling for 100. That's a good profit. That's something you want to grab. You want to get that. You want to pay for that. Buy it, because automatically, even if it's selling for 100 online, you put it up for, let's say 85. You're beating people's price by 15, so and you're still making a profit because you bought them for 25. So you're making you're pretty much making a $50, $60 profit. Okay, so that's how it works. I show you that. The next thing I show you, which is really the most important part people want to know, is how to sell them. Okay, how and where to sell, right? That's the main thing, right? At the end of the day, I can show you where to get the stuff from. I can show you how to find the best items that sell, all that stuff. I can show you how to find what they're selling for, to know your profit margins, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you need to know how and where to sell it at, right? So that's what I show you. Everything that I sell, that I get, okay, from retail stores is sold online. All right, and I show you where to go, where to post. For example, these shoes where to post them at online to sell, okay, where people will buy them quickly, and you'll make your money, you'll make your profits quickly, and then you can continue to scale up. All right, that's the thing about the resale game, guys. It's about It all depends. How much money can you make in the resale game really depends on what you're starting off with. How much money do you have to invest into it? All right, because the thing you have to understand is going to require something. Now the great thing is, you can literally start with $50 or less. Okay, you don't need a big amount of money. All right, and people think, well, if I have to go and buy it first myself, I don't have the investment. I don't have the money to put up front to buy it. $50, guys. With $50, you can turn this $50. Okay, you can turn $50 into 1,000 in no time. Then you can turn this 1,000 into 5,000, and then you can turn this 5,000 into 10,000, and keep scaling up. Everything is about scaling up in the reseller business and online opportunities. Everything, it's all about scaling up, right? So if you start off with 50, you can turn that 50. For example, if you find two good deals on a pair of shoes, you get two pair for 25 each, right? But they're selling online for 120. You find the best deals, and you want to find, for example, let's say shoes that are going to earn you big profits, big profit margins. So let's say you find these two shoes on clearance 25. So now that's your 50, right? You pay 25 each, and you got two pairs of shoes. I'm just going to put two pair, right, for 50. They're 25 each, right? But yet they're selling online for 120. Okay, so easily right there, off the bat, you can sell it for 100, right? So each. So that means off those two pair, you're going to make 200 off of two pair, right? Minus the 50 you put in, you just earn $150 profit. All right. You then of course, you want to keep some of that for yourself, and then you're going to go back and do the same thing. You'll keep probably 50 for yourself. You take that 100, go back and buy, let's say, 4 pair, just as an example, right? You'll now buy 4 pair. So now you're getting them for 4 pair for 100, and you're selling each for 100. So now you got them, 400. That's $400 minus the 100 you put in. You just earned 300, right? So now you're at 300 in profit, right? That's if you're starting from the bottom with only a little bit amount of money to put in. Okay, you can do all this within a week. You can scale up to $1,000 in a week, right? With my training, okay. And that's what I show people how to do. You don't need a lot of money. You can start off with $50 and you can scale up. I show you how to scale up in the training, okay? It's all about scaling up. And then once you scale up, you just continue to keep scaling up until you get here, and the next thing you know, you're off to the races. You're making so much money in the reseller game, all right? Now, if you have this type of money, for example, to put right into it off the bat, then that's great. Then you're really gonna get to you're gonna be making thousands per week, because now you can, with guys, if you have $1,000 to put into, for example, buying shoes retail at the with the things I show you in the training at the retail stores I show you in the training. If you have $1,000 to put in, invest into this. You know how many pairs of shoes you can get for $30, $25 that are gonna sell for $100 or more? Okay, imagine that $1,000 you can easily turn into $5,000. Okay, easily. Okay, because $1,000 is gonna allow you to buy a lot of shoes. Okay, because you're getting them at such a low cost. All right, so you're getting them so cheap at a low cost, and you're gonna be able to sell them for high, and your profit margins are gonna be so high because you're selling big quantities. All right. So the more you have, the more profits you have, right? But like I said, even at the bottom, you can always scale up. Okay, you can scale up, and you can easily scale up to 1,000 by the end of your first week if you follow my training. All right, and this is what I show you guys in my Facebook group. Okay, so the thing is, guys, look, my Facebook group is only. Let me go ahead and write it here. My Facebook group is only $50 one time. That is the charge to get into my Facebook group. You pay $50 one time, okay? And you're gonna learn the proper way to resell, okay? Where you can resell name brands, Nike, Adidas, Reeboks, all these different name brands, Jordans, right? Legally, okay? Not illegally, legally, okay? I'm showing you guys the right way to do things, so you can build something long term that's gonna last for years to come, and you can create a better life for yourself. Okay, because the resale game is there's so much money to be made. Not just with shoes, not just with clothing. It goes deeper and it goes further than that, and you guys are gonna see that as time goes on, because I'm gonna continue to show you the things that I'm getting, and it's not just shoes. It's gonna be not just shoes, but clothing. And from books to everything. There's so much money to be made in the reseller game with everything in general. Okay, with every physical product you can possibly think of, there's money to be made in it. All right, and that's what it's all about. So again, it's $50 one time, guys. If you guys want to learn the proper way to resell, okay, you guys want to learn where I'm getting my stuff from, how I get the best prices, how I make the best, how I make big profits off of what I'm purchasing and what I'm getting, how to do it, okay, how to start scaling up quickly, how to start, how to really have success in the resale game, then get with me, okay? Inbox me if you're watching this on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, then I left a link in the description below, okay? You can go ahead and click on the link in the description below, pay your $50, and you're going to get access to my private Facebook group, to where you guys are going to learn how to become, you're going to learn how to resell successfully, okay? So with that being said, I hope to see all of you in my group, and I'll see you all in the next video.